Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on doing anything live tonight. I've been trying to get back on all this after my mom's health, which back in the hospital again and almost baby back out again next few days. I mean, I don't know. But trying to get back into this more, but there's just stuff hitting the fan everywhere. We are in a weird time in this country. Actually, people that aren't worried or afraid right now are either totally uninformed, are deep socialists or communists themselves and think a lot of this is good, or I'm sorry, you are directly stupid. There is stuff happening in this country that is horrendous. The fact of that, it was worrisome that in the last 4 years, somebody wearing a hat like this, or a shirt that said Trump, or something else, stickers on cars, people have been attacked physically, beaten up, punched, kicked, stabbed. I think a couple have been had their lives ended. It's insanity for the last 4 years. But now you have people in our government actually talking about we should make lists of anybody that supported Trump. And they're not talking about just government. Anybody out here they think they may be able to get their hands on. This is getting really scary. My even wearing this hat on here now is getting to the point where I could be maybe booted off here just for wearing this. They've taken down tons of people, not just Trump. A lot of conservative people have been booted off Twitter. They've taken down Parler. Parler will be back. Parler will be back, just like Gab and some of these others who were destroyed by big tech earlier, from some years ago, but they came back. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jim. Jim Patterson. I agree there's a plan. I pray there's a plan in place. So do I, but I don't think so anymore. I'm going to say I am effing tired of any of these types on Trump's side or act like they're on Trump's side, maybe. Linwood, a bunch of other weirdos out there just, Trump will get, even the My Pillow guy, come on. Unless you have receipts at this point, shut the fuck up. Stop saying, Trump will be president 4 more years. Then it's time to drop the receipts. It's time to drop it, lay it out. No more bullshit. Say it or shut up and go away. But that said, Jim, I really hope you're right, and I hope there is a plan. Once again, this is an unscheduled thing. Been dealing with this weekend to get my mom back in the hospital again. Wow, just a whole bunch there of it. Just news comes out just recently, guys. And by the way, Jim, please share this out. And Jim, I'm sorry I haven't got a hold of you. I still haven't even had time to sit down because my mom to figure out how to bring people in here and hook up to my XSplit, get a hold of you, to talk to you about it, to even talk about you if you just want to do correspondence stuff we can put on this channel. But I will get a hold of you. I'm just so behind. But I saw on the news today, not only do they have documents already set up. Now, that should boggle your mind. For months, a year, they can't get stimulus to frickin' the American goddamn people. Screw you to move fast. Fuck that. We can't move our asses to help you. The people they supposedly work for. Yeah. Yet when somebody comes to their house, don't matter. The last 10 months of peaceful fuck protests. That doesn't matter. They got nothing done. They even amped it up. News, I don't even have to put the clips on here. There's news clips everywhere you can find on YouTube, everywhere. Of the Democrats, CNN, everybody amping it up and saying it should happen. It was okay. Fiery, but mostly peaceful protest. Whole monster blocks wide areas of cities burned down. Show me anything equivalent would have happened in the Capitol. Am I backing it? No. Those people should not have gone in. But compare that and the damage there to anything that's happened in the last 10 months. Yet these assholes can do anything to help us. Suddenly, within days, they can get all this drawn up. Impeachment documents, everything. boy, they can move fast when it's for them. This is bullshit. And now that, like I said, the documentation comes out, I'm sorry, guys, I am past annoyed here. All right, let me see. Okay. This is at the Daily Herald. There's many of these. You can search this. Give me a second, get my cam back up there where it should be. You gotta have it up there, you can get in trouble a little bit. I'd like you to have a cover, have your face in there. Yeah, my face with my Trump hat. Yeah, they love that Trump hat. But yeah, Democrats lay plans to impeach Trump and first Republican senator joins the call. This is just one of the articles I was going over today. They are everywhere. This piece of shit on the screen here shouldn't be impeaching anybody. The fact that you liberals put her back in power after what she did to your party, she decimated you sons of bitches in the House. You guys lost almost every contest until the GOP decided, you know what, you think you can fuck up? Hold my beer. Till you GOP cocksuckers turned on Trump November 4th. And then you're like, oh no, go vote for us in Georgia. And people went, eh. People looked at you and said, blow me. We voted for a guy who automatically screams, everything's racist. Another one who is blaming somebody falsely of having a KKK person going around campaigning with her. And that was proven false. Even CNN called him out. But nobody voted for him because GOP was that shitty and betrayed. But this piece of shit here is worse. Anything she's going after Trump for, holy crap. I'm just going to go back to look at her own district. Why any of you morons listen to her, let alone vote for her, I don't understand. All right, guys, but yeah, they've actually, if you read other arguments, they got the documents ready. Democrats laid plans Friday for impeaching President Donald Trump. Even as he's heading out of the White House. Yeah, let's attack the guy, and let's just cause the divide to open up even wider. Let's piss off 75 to 80 million flippin' Americans even more. Yeah, good goddamn plan. Son of a bitch. And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said she had spoken to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff about preventing an unhinged Trump from ordering a nuclear strike in his final days. What in the name of fuck? This is the same shit for 4 years. Never once. This is the guy who's you guys said was going to credit us into wars. Oh my God, World War III. Remember that? World War III is on the way. All these wars he's going to get us into. What's he do? Gets us out of all the wars that you guys got us into, and does something you shitheads couldn't. He signed peace agreements in the Middle East. So get fucked on saying nuclear strike. You know, blow me. Jesus Christ, Nancy. You liberal dumbasses. And go on Twitter right now, guys. I hate Twitter. But go on there and look what people are saying on their side. There are morons echoing this. There are morons saying, yes, Trump said to go do that. He said to go into the Capitol. No, he didn't. He said the opposite. Peacefully protest, respect law. We are the party of law and order. He did not say that. And when he put a video out saying those exact things, they took it down just so they could tell the low information moron, oh, he did this. And now I run into idiots out there already that don't even know about that he posted that. Well, I didn't see that. Of course not, you morons. Oh, but is this any surprise? And Lisa Murkowski, Alaska, you guys are totally anti what this twat waffle does. Why have you voted for this piece of shit? She goes against everything your state stands for all the time. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to call her a Republican. She's repugnant, but she gave him the first Senate repugnant to call for President Trump to resign. She's a never Trumper anyway. She hated him before he got elected. I want him to resign. I want him out. He has caused enough damage. Really? Let's do some math. Okay. I know I'm ignoring you guys in chat, sorry. But let's do a little simple fucking math. Just a little bit. Let's see. In insurance claims alone, Nancy, Lisa, sorry, you're at Dem. Lisa, your followers in the peaceful protest have caused $2.5 billion in damage just to insurance claims amount. There is another 2 to 3 billion that wasn't insured, damaged by your side. How many people dead? Over 30 black men, and I think women were killed in your For the Blacks protests. How many other people attacked? A woman was shot in front of her 5-year-old son, shot in the face for saying all lives matter. How many cops were injured? How many attacked? How many killed? How many people had their businesses burned down? How many people were beat up, stabbed, damaged for life, maimed? Let's do the math. We had this one. And you know what? Being a Trump follower, no matter what, no matter how few I think of actual Trump followers are in there, or how small an amount, great, how many were there in Washington that day? I'll accept that. That one is on us. But you want to do math, Lisa? Let's do fucking math on damage. We are talking between $4 and $6 billion in damage, multiple lives lost. The lives lost here were one, a cop shooting an unarmed veteran, female veteran. Another was a couple of the other people were ones that had health problems. I think one was a heart attack. The cop that got killed, that was horrible. Whoever did that should be put down. That is crap. We cannot have that. Especially if it's from our side, which I still have some issues with. But yeah, hi Connie. Sorry guys, I'm on a little bit of a rant here. So I just don't like when these people, all the damage he's caused. Really? We got Chris Cuomo on CNN for months going, show me where protesters have to be civil or peaceful. Hey, then according to Chris Cuomo, in the last 10 months of rhetoric, this thing that happened in D.C. was a fucking Care Bears reunion. And I'm not talking to you guys in chat, I hope you know that, but these cocksuckers out there, Jesus, they want him to resign. You know why, everybody? This is what I've been saying. Any friends have known me for years, anybody's known me, I've been screaming this because I'm a mostly centrist libertarian person. I've been screaming for years, just as the late great Jerry Doyle was. There are no parties. It is all a kabuki theater bullshit game. Democrat, Republican, they play against each other in face to us, but behind the scenes they work together, stroking each other off, got their thumbs in each other's rectums. They're all pals. It's one swamp. It's a government of the government, by the government, for the government. It has been a long time. It's a game. They say things like, ooh, race, ooh, Republican, Democrat, ooh, bunch of stuff to separate us and keep us not paying attention to them. And I've been saying it, and this proves it. November 4th. About 70% of the GOP turned on Trump instantly. Even though he made multiple video statements condemning this, a couple have come out and say, he never condemned this. Bullshit. Lie your ass off. That might have been Senator Manchin, I think, said that. What a lying piece of shit. But come on, this is what we're going through. And then you got, yeah, I love this. Okay. I'll read some more of this and I'll try to calm myself or I burst a blood vessel, but Pelosi and the Democrats are considering swift impeachment beginning Monday, except they can't do anything swift for you and me. Remember that. Nothing swift for us. But for them, they can move hell on earth. After the deadly siege, we are talking how many dead? And I'm not belittling any of the deaths. But once again, 2 of those were because of health issues. One, I believe the cop was killed by some POS that needs to be dropped off and it dropped out of an airplane at 40,000 feet without a chute. And the other one was killed by Capitol Police shooting through a window from a distance at an unarmed group of people, and a veteran was there. Funny thing is, there were cops. If you've seen the video of that, There were Capitol Police and police right next to these people that have a shot come through. So if that was an officer, like they said, what the fuck was he doing shooting with his own people right the goddamn hell there? Look at it. If you see the video out there, look where she dropped. There are cops right there behind her, the distance. What if they hit her? They hit them. Would they blame Trump supporters? Yes. But I'm going to legitimately claim 2 because of this. 1 on each side. But you want to talk death? Deadly? Look at the last 10 months. Look how many cops are damaged for life. Let alone the people dead from those. But nah. This is not the bullshit you are looking for. Oh, we must take... I love this. The U.S. Capitol, a pro-Trump mob. If you look, most of the people walked in. Explain that still. We must take action. Pelosi declared on a private conference call with Democrats. For 10 months, you assholes haven't took any action against all the other damage and fires. This one, that was very mild compared to those, that's where you start to stand up? Wow. She has said she'd also spoke with General Mark Milley, traitor, to discuss available precautions. That's if what she's saying is true. Discuss available precautions for preventing an unstable president. What did he do unstable? I would love to hear it. Love to hear what he did unstable. Unstable president from initiating military hostilities or accessing the nuclear launch codes for nuclear war. Stupid. This is the guy who's made more peace in this world than any president in the last 60 to 70 years. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. And as I've been yelled at for saying Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I grew up in the redneck sticks country in a very religious area, but people still use that. All farms I worked on, that was still something you said when you were ticked off and annoyed. So if it annoys anybody, I'm sorry, but strangely, I do talk a little old-fashioned times. I still call people chicks and dudes. It's not meant to be disparaging, but it's just a word, a phrase I grew up with. The president has sole authority to order the launch of a nuclear weapon, but a military commander could refuse an order if it were determined to be illegal. Trump has not publicly made such threats. No, he never has. It's bullshit. It's gaslighting for the idiot flocks out there. The flock. Hey, you flocking idiots. He's never said such a thing in his life. Good God. But some lawmakers are sounding alarms that he could do great damage on military or other issues on his way out. Has he threatened to do so? One thing you know about Trump, everybody, he doesn't do shit he doesn't broadcast. If he's going to do some shit, he'd be going, oh, I'm going to fuck you up on the way out. He's not exactly good with stealth. That's why, unfortunately, Jim and, sorry, Jerry, I don't think he has any more thing left to throw out there. Oh, Connie, I believe it's bullshit too. A lot of it is. Yeah, if they impeach him now, he can't run in 2024. That's what they're trying to do. They cannot have him threatening them ever again, government-wise. They do not want... They don't want anybody outside the government coming in ever again, especially Trump. They are scared shitless of him even now. They are going to be scared shitless of him unless they get him impeached so he can never run again and threaten their power. Globalists do not like populists. They never want a populist to ever win again. First move is to get Trump impeached so he can never run again. The next move is to make sure, solidify their power so no populist will ever win again. You will see an unprecedented level of socialism and communism in this country. And yes, Jim, that is exactly why they're doing it. Insurrection Act, first thing Monday morning. I don't know, Jim. This sounds bad. Part of me wishes he would do that. But part of me wishes he wouldn't. I don't know what will happen to this country if he did. And I noticed that my symbol's over my face there, guys. Sorry. I didn't see that on camera. I don't know what would happen if he did. I don't know if it's a level of violence I'm willing to accept. And we already know after 10 months of what these leftards will do, they have no limits on violence. They do not care who they attack. They attack women pushing babies in strollers because of a hat or a shirt or just asking a different question. Lady was shot from her 5-year-old just for saying all lives matter. I don't know if even I can accept that level of violence at this point to right things. I'm not sure any of us can yet. Will there be a day? Maybe? Possibly. Here's one thing I'm noticing. I'm going to mention here real quick. The attack on the Capitol left 5 dead. Some are saying it's only 4. It seems to be conflicting there. Including a protester and a police officer. That means they only left 2 dead. If it wasn't somebody to do with the protester on the other side, then that has nothing to do with it. That was somebody that could have dropped anyway. I'm saying the person that had a heart attack, it could have happened to them taking a dump. So now, we're going to go with 2. 1 on each side, both horrible. But now, we're not going to amp this up. And then she continued, this unhinged president, she's one to talk, could be more dangerous, could not be more dangerous. Oh yeah, he could. By the way, he's not dangerous to you, me, Jim Patterson, Bucka Bunny. He's not even dangerous to the average libtard walking down the streets of my area. He's only dangerous to them, to the parties, to the government people. He's not dangerous at all other than that. Victor Senate. Okay, now here's the funny thing, guys. I don't know if they're going to mention it here. I got another thing on Biden I'm going to do too. Biden focusing on his job bullshit. Oh, I got a good one. I'm going to try to record a video tonight and put out tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But I am going to do it. I already got the article up for it. Wow. Biden's focusing on his job, my ass. Bring people together, my ass. Wait for them to see that. But they are going to do this, and they're saying they may not be able to get it done before he's out of office. But then they will try to impeach him after he's out of office. You can't do that. Even Alan Dershowitz, who is not a Trump person, he is lefty, but he's law. He really following the law pretty good here for a while. He says they can't do that. Nowhere is it legal they can impeach any government official. Once he's gone, he's a private citizen. You can't impeach after the fact. There is no private citizen impeach. That's a load of shit that they're even talking about that. Illegal. There is no precedent, no law allowing them to do that. But hey, has that stopped them right now? No. Supreme Court isn't backing up the, hey, by the way, a lot of you don't know, Supreme Court made a ruling, I can't remember, it was a year or 2 ago, that you cannot block public officials, whether it's Senator Cruz, Nancy Pelosi, Donald Trump. You can't take an elected official and block them from social media platforms. It's illegal and unconstitutional. You can't do that. Yet they did it. And they're not only doing it to Trump, they're doing it to tons of people they don't like now. They're pulling down a whole platform. How many times have you heard leftards, hey, you don't like how you are tweeted on Twitter or Facebook? Make your own platform. Okay, so we did. Oh, no, oh, shit. Take it down. Hurts my feelies. Yeah. No, they don't want anybody to have a dissenting opinion. Nobody. Okay, I'll finish up real quick and I'll come back to you guys. The final, McCarthy said that he has reached out to Biden and plans to speak with the Democrat president-elect about working together to lower the temperature. Once again, if you see my video coming out soon, Biden is doing the opposite. Jesus Christ. The final days of Trump's presidency are spinning toward a chaotic end as he holds up the White House, abandoned by many aides, leading Republicans and cabinet members. Well, because they're a bunch of weenies. Nobody's got the chutzpah to stand up. I'm sorry, I still wear this in public. I do. Ask my wife. I still wear this. I don't ask any of you that like Obama still. Those of you with Bernie stickers I see, I don't ask you to stop. Saying, look who's doing what. He was tweeting again after his Twitter account was reinstated, reverting to an aggressive statement. He did not. He was doing everything possible to bring it down. But nope, they removed those. If you go look at the Twitter statement on that, all it is Minority Report bullshit. We know what you're thinking, even though it's not what you're saying, but we know. Somehow in there's a dog whistle where you're telling somebody to be violent. You know you're saying the opposite. We don't know yet, but we know we're sure of it. Fucking crap. Every day that he remains in office is a danger to the Republic. Adam Schiff. Oh my God. Adam Schiff should never open his mouth ever on our Republic. Oh God. Remember, guys, this is not a fact. This is any lefty who wants to call me on this. Fine, go for it. Remember, Adam Schiff is the one that's on the news, telling you to your faces, I've seen proof that Trump colluded. I've seen it that he cheated. Yet behind closed doors, under oath, where he would have gotten in trouble for saying that shit in line, he said the opposite. So there is no proof. None. You've been lied to. And you're just dumb enough to believe it. Articles of impeachment are expected to be introduced on Monday with a House vote as soon as Wednesday. Thing is, from what I've heard, guys, anybody here's different, once again, I'll be back to the chat in a minute, is that under the Senate rules, there are certain things they have to do in certain orders and everything else. They got other stuff ahead that they couldn't even look at this until the 20th at all anyway. Are they going to break their own rules and laws to try to do this before then? More illegal shit? When this, the other guy's supposed to be the illegal one? I'm just, I'm confused here. After they drafted the impeachment resolution, charges Trump with abuse of power, saying he willfully made in statements that encouraged and foreseeably resulted in imminent lawless action at the Capitol. What? You mean like Kamala Harris and Biden both telling people not to stop peacefully protesting and, burning down buildings for warmth all these months? The fact that Kamala and people in Joe's own campaign are bailing these people out? The fact that tons of people on the left are saying, no, those protests, and yes, I use protests lightly, protests were righteous and good, and all the people that got ended during that was worth it. And that was peaceful life ending. That was a peaceful life ending, yeah. Dumbasses. On a call with her colleagues, Pelosi grew emotional. Must have her whiskey must have run out. Don't Wednesday's events. She only gives a shit, guys, because it was near them. 10 months they didn't give a shit. Even the BLM was burning down shit across from the White House. Burning up, breaking up half the downtown. They didn't care. It's when it got to them. Remember that. You, too bad, get fucked. Them, holy shit, heaven and earth will move in days. They don't work for you. Pelosi Democrat leader Chuck Schumer called on Vice President Mike Pence. Yeah, they want Pence to do it. And Pence might. Who knows? I doubt it, but I think Pence is hiding like a gopher. Pence will never, ever, ever hold office again on GOP side, ever. Democrat, maybe. They don't like him either. He's done shot himself in the foot. He's never going to be anything real in government again. But action by Pence or the cabinet appears unlikely, especially after two top officials resigned, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. Here, I like this. Trump had encouraged loyalists at a rally Wednesday at the White House to march on the Capitol, where Congress certifying the Electoral College tally of Biden's election. I was watching that live. Nowhere in here did he say, go inside, break it. He said, go over there and let your voice be heard. He didn't say go in there. He didn't say attack anybody. He didn't say damage anything. He didn't say break in nothing. I defy anybody to show me where he said to go in there. Where he said to riot and tear things up. Show me. We can read more of this, but it's all just bullshit. It's dumb. Like I said, there's another one here. It is... Doink. Angry Republicans float removing Trump from office. Most of the Republicans hate him just as much as Democrats. They don't like he's a threat to their power either. So I can go through this, but it's more stupidity. They don't want it. They are scared shitless. They're trying to tell you and me, how dare you choose anybody that we didn't tell you to choose. We want this. You go with this. You don't even get a say anymore any other way. We will remove you, deplatform you. We'll attack you in public if you wear one of these. I'll tell you right now, don't attack me. I will warn anybody out there. And this is not a threat. I'm just warning you. Don't attack me. I'm disabled. I cannot physically run from you. I have about this much air to fight back. And I am armed a lot of times. Sometimes pepper spray, sometimes something worse. I cannot deal with it. I have so much oxygen and I cannot outrun you. You mess with me physically, it's not going to end up good for you. So there's a lot of people like me. Don't F with us. You don't know what you're about to do. So yeah, this is nuts here. They're talking about the 25th Amendment and they're talking more about all this is here. Yeah, yep, Mitt Romney. All this here is just more bullshit where they're like, we're get rid of Trump. Oops, yeah, killed me. There we go. Bing. But yeah, there's more just BS. All it is. I don't know, guys. This wasn't a planned stream. You know, most of my streams aren't. But yeah, this is just nuts, guys. Yeah, we all knew who this was. Buckle my... All right, I'm going to get back here. And yeah, the Insurrection Act, I don't know. Part of me's scared of him using it because, once again, this is the only, nub on the only bad thing that Trump supporters have done, and I still have issues with that. There are pictures, and I know there's some other YouTubers out there that totally deny it. Anybody who says this was a false flag or this was done by Antifa, you're full of, really? The Antifa accounts were admitting they were going to do this. They said they had bus loads of their Antifa BLM supporters going there. They were all told to dress like Trump supporters. There are people now that have been shown on news reporter pictures, and other people that were there have shown pictures of people that were Antifa that were in that group. So something's screwy. That's all I'm saying, YouTube. I'm not saying anything for sure. I'm just saying something screwy. Hey, Sarge. We all know who the unstable one is. Bunny says it's not Trump. That is so true. He has been stable through this whole thing. Yet look at these people now. One bad thing happens on Trump's side. Now they're all like, oh my God. Now they'll use the RIOT word. It was all peaceful protest, even when stuff's burning down behind them. Peaceful protest. Driving cars into shop buildings. Walking off of 20 TVs. Killing retired police captains. Attacking people in their own homes. Sorry. All this stuff. People gunning down people, walking down the street with their children. Peaceful. This was where they suddenly figured out what the R word is. That is unstable. Actually, it's just dishonest. Jim Patterson, what will happen if he doesn't? Socialism. I think they'll let me bring my dog to the re-education camp. I won't go. I will not go to re-education camp. Will you, Jim? Come on, will you? I don't think a lot of Americans will. I really believe, Jim, if it got to that point, re-education camps popping up, I really believe America would have some states secede. I'm saying anywhere from 5 to 25 states will secede, maybe more. Maybe more. I think there are a lot of states that would say, screw you, and not even some whole states, some half states. People don't realize all of California voted red except for the near coastal areas. The majority area of California voted red. Just those liberal stronghold areas that can outnumber them. A lot of those are leftards in town. They ain't going to outfight anybody, so I don't know. I ain't going to no camp. I think, and Joe Biden's already said they've not put down the fact that they may, and if you make certain gun laws, send people, police and military around to take them. You'll get people killed. A lot of people won't do it. A lot of police and military are going to screw you. 1, 2, some of us ain't going to give them up. I mean, it's too bad mine all got lost in a boating accident and fell overboard. I was hunting those really dangerous fish. But some people ain't going to give these damn things up. You will get people killed and you will start an all-out civil war. I really don't know. If we get to that point, Jim, I think, Fire starts. Parler is being shut down tonight. Yes, but they've already had a statement out there. They're going to be back in 1 to 2 weeks. They were ready for this. Not quite ready, but they knew this would happen sooner or later. They've already putting infrastructure and stuff in place, hardware in place to handle this. This happened to Gab. A lot of people don't know about Gab and Mines. That happened to those sites years ago. And then they did their own infrastructure. That's what Parler is going to do. Parler will be back in 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 3 at the outside. So don't fret, guys. I will tell you, do not do much on Twitter. Fuck Twitter. To use somebody else's wordage, Twitter is asshole. Screw them and screw this platform here. I'm here because it's the biggest platform. And so far, I still get my voice out. So YouTube, as long as you stay, is more freedom of speech. And these other shitheads, me and many others will be here. There are people that don't do political that are being limited too much here and they're leaving. The other platforms are growing exponentially because of stupidity here. How long till they try to take them down? Some of them they can't because they've got their own infrastructure, their own hosting stuff, their own servers. Good luck. But yeah, I am already on Rumble. I haven't put anything up yet. I have a BitChute account for my other channel, but I'm not already doing for this channel. So yeah. Error! Oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain streaming, smooth streaming. Even though all my settings are perfect, YouTube might be throttling me right now. Whoop, whoop. So I don't know if I'm even on. Error! YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. You know, my internet speed up here has not changed. What's happening is probably they're trying to throttle me back. Buck of money. Well, yeah, because it was last of the more or less free speech platform. Yes. Yes. There are other free speech platforms that are being nailed too right now. How long until YouTube goes as bad as Twitter and the others and Facebook? I already barely use Facebook. I use it mostly for chat to talk to you people, talk to my friends and stuff. But I've even been moving away from that. Wow. Yeah. There are options, guys. We got to move away. Move away from them. Use Parler, use Gab, use BitChute, use Rumble, use DTube, DLive, Odyssey. There's a lot out there. The only reason this is the biggest and one of the oldest. But the others are up and coming and big. Getting bigger. Jim Patterson, yes, he did sign it in 2018. Jim Patterson also. God dang, Jim, you really got to get on here. I got to get off my ass, get you on here as a correspondent. The Werf report, Guillaume says storm tomorrow. Wow. I don't know, Jim. I don't know. I'm losing enough of. I don't know if there's anything left in Trump's tank anymore. Not him personally, but that he can pull out and save this. And I think it might be too late to save it anyway, just because of war. If he did have something, even a thermonuclear truth bomb right now would just, even if it was absolutely undisputable, they couldn't turn their head, they couldn't suppress it, the courts couldn't ignore it, like they have, by the way, Supreme Court, go fuck yourself. They couldn't ignore it, it would cause so much more violence. And yeah, I'm sure YouTube is right now trying to suppress my tiny little ass. Hello, watchers and algorithms and eyeballs at YouTube. Really, you're going to bother my dinky-dink little channel? You guys are asshole and you are worried. Somewhere in a lake near us are a bunch of big fish armed to the teeth. Oh, yeah. Bunny, there are some fish that are well armed right now. I know some other people that, boy, they went out fishing too, and man, you just got to be more stable to your boats and watch where you lay those things. Theirs fell overboard too. I didn't buy all this fishing gear to give them away. I'll fight. Won't win, but I'll take a yeah, that's the other thing, Jim. And this is not YouTube looking to incite violence, to start a revolution or anything else. But in defense, I think even a lot of people in America, not just America, the rest of the world, are lazy anymore. We've become complacent. This country was founded on revolution against tyranny. Everything that's going on right now is 100% tyranny. It is 1,000 times worse than what our forefathers started this country on. Our forefathers started this country on, lack of say and over taxation. This is actually removing our voice from our vote. This is telling us we can't even say things anymore back and forth to each other unless you agree with the Papa government. Unless Big Brother pats you on the butt and goes, good job. That is so much more. But I think so many people are more worried about their favorite sports ball team that means zero to their lives. I said this before. I don't care if the Texas Cocksuckers or the Vermont Veners win a game. It means nothing to your life. But this shit means something. So many people, I don't follow politics. That's stupid. But I'll watch 17 hours of NASCAR. Yeah, one means something. The fact that so many people are watching that shit and ignoring this. We have it backwards. What they think is stupid now is what changes their life. What they think is important is nothing for them. That's what they're supposed to do, though. Ignore the people up here doing something. Jim, I think too many people are comfy. Too many people are not paying attention. Too many people are lazy and are unwilling to put themselves out there anymore. Our forefathers would cry if they saw exactly what's happened just in the last week, let alone the last 4 years, that we are doing nothing. We are doing so little and so willing to do so little. Jerry Van, I dumped my face crap 3 days ago. I'm still on there, but it's because I need to contact people to do with some of this stuff right now. But, sorry. Cat of color. My advisor, my cat of color, Jax. Hi, Dinkus. Yeah, you're cute. Or what Salty Cracker calls his is Salty Panther. Now, this is my cat of color, my advisor, to make sure I don't be too unpolitically correct. But yeah, Jerry, I'm just keep in mind, I haven't posted barely anything on my personal, even my other channel page. Only thing I use is Messenger anymore, and even that's going to go away soon. But yeah, I barely use a lot of the social media stuff anymore. I've stopped using Google as my main browser. I use it here because it works best with this. But I'm using other browsers. There's Brave browser. There's Mozilla. Mozilla looks like it's coming out on a little bit lefty suddenly. They were founded on freedom and speech, but now it looks like they may go to limiting. A little worrisome. But yeah, Brave browser. There's other browsers out there. There's other sites. There's other things to use. We do not have to give them our allegiance, our personal information, and everything else. So yeah, I do agree with dumping Facebook. I don't use it much anymore. I'm tired of it. Sarge, rather die on my feet than live on my knees. From my cold dead hands. Agreed. Agreed, Jim. Or Sarge. But I mean, yeah, I didn't fight till this long to stay alive. There's this idiotic health problem to have. I don't know. I have a different take on things, I guess. I'm not going to be silenced. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to be told I can't wear this. Somebody attacks me. God help them. At all times, I almost always carry my FBI-rated pepper spray with me. And sometimes I'm carrying something a little more, a freedom seed spreader. Wouldn't be a firearm because all those fell in the water. Oh, thank you, Jim. Yes, please hit the like. And guys, if you have anybody you think is into politics, political discourse, please share the stream out or share the channel out. I'm a measly tiny channel, but I feel it's important for me, anybody, to get their voices out there right now while we can, where we can, because we need to. I don't care if you have 1 million followers. I don't care if you have 2. Voices need to get out there while we can, where we can, stuff like that. We just have to. And I am going to, like Jim said, yes, Jim Patterson, you're right. I do need to try to get my mom stabilized and figure out what's going to happen. But yeah, I am going to get set up to try to, at the very least, get a couple people, if they're interested, to start, at the very least, recording stuff I can post here. or bring them on the stream and we can discuss stuff a little more. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to ask for patience, but yeah, it's everything going on in my life, and then health of my mom. It's just, so I'm sorry, but Jim, I have not forgot about you, buddy. I will figure a way to get you on here, whether it's something you record and send to me, or on live with me. You say too much good shit now, so Sarge, you're another one I'd love to have on here. So I just got to get set up for it. Hey, Don, how's it going? Don, have you heard we might be without internet and banking for a few days? Really? No, Don, I did not hear that. Wow. What's going on? Is that something to do with the whole... a lot of people are talking about it. They're calling it the purge. And they are purging a lot of people on social media and other places that don't agree. And it's not just the president. This is a huge move towards, sorry, you anti-fascists, that's fascism. I don't give a shit what you call yourself, you're fascists. I can call myself the goddamn Easter Bunny, doesn't make it so. I can call him a Rottweiler, and it does not make it so, right? Jackson's looking at me going, I know damn Rottweiler. Right, Jaxie? Yeah. You guys can't see him. Those time he's sitting right off camera. He's right there. Now he's going to come over and headbutt and get on the screen, right? You want on camera? We'll come up here. You got to come over here. Hi. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You're a good boy. Yeah. My cat is a Democrat. Ooh, that was a bad look. Maybe not. I would love to be on the show. Yeah, no, Sarge, it's not letting you know when. I would have you on right now if I was set up for it. I just haven't got there. Everything is just bone slowed me bad. I heard more, but I can't say here, Don says. Don, can you outline or guideline or use pretty words the algorithm doesn't look at? Is it something to do with the purge, Don? You can just say yes or no. How they're limiting stuff. Thankfully, I keep cash around, and that's not a joke. I urge everybody to do that. I know in this day and age of plastic, I've even got my wife coming around. My wife is a plastic person. She now keeps cash. Because around here, in the early part of the pandemic, there were a lot of places around here that weren't accepting anything but cash. Also, we had a big, huge storm to come through, damage a huge part of our area. There were stores that didn't have power for weeks, and the only thing that would work was cash. I was pretty well off. My cars, they were able to get gas then because of that. Don, I haven't heard that one. Jim Patterson, Lynn Wood said, be ready for 10 days of nothing. Food, water, money. I've got all the above. I'm not a prepper, but I always keep my freezers full. Our pantry is full. We got a pantry. I always keep cash on hand. And freedom seeds. But Linwood, Jim, I'm sorry, Linwood's one I'm really got. He's done some crazy shit lately. Really has. Thank you for stopping in, Don. I know, I don't know, Don, how much you are into politics at all, or what you know about my politics. You know, I've seen you on the other channel. I am mostly a centrist libertarian who can't speak English with a little conservative leaning. But I am neither party. I vote for the people. I always have. I've never in my life voted a straight ticket because I don't believe in parties. I like the peoples. I came close this last time, though. One judge that I've got a good record. He's a Democrat. Got under the wire for me because he was good. He's a good guy. But welcome and thank you for stopping in, hun. I think you've been here before. Yeah, you've been here before, Don. But I'm sorry, I do get salty in my language a little bit. I'm sorry, but I do encourage every one of you, if you have the ability to any type of anything to get your voice out there. Really. They are trying to take down Newsmax. Yeah, Don, I heard they're trying to take down Newsmax, OAN, and America's First, among three of the other bigger ones. Yeah, they are trying to actually take away our freedom to say anything. And I've still got this error code popping up with their YouTube is not receiving enough video. Yeah, they are. They're trying to throttle this. So if you guys are having issues, let me know. I am set up on this channel. I can stream on D Live. So if you want to, please do that, by the way. Join me over on D Live. It is Potato News Network. Look it up. You should be able to find me over there. I don't have the link up, but I am on D Live. And if this is too bad, or like other people say, if YouTube goes at total asshole, I'll be over on D Live. I'm not going to be silenced. Nobody should be silenced. Exactly, Dawn. See, I don't even like that, Dawn. Why do you have to register as either of anything to vote? I should be able to register as Scooby-Doo and go in there and vote. Why do I have to say I'm Democrat or Republican or anything? How about this? I'm American. Blow me, I'll vote for who I want. Why do I have to register anything? Why did Trump have to register as either party to run? That's stupid. It's where we've gone to. Jim Patterson, he was right about Pence. Yes, he was. Oh, I'm not going to totally crap on Linwood. He said some stuff that's dead on. But he's also said some loony stuff the last 3-4 days. Some real weird stuff. This little ODFS. Sorry, country guy saying ODFS. Out there effing somewhere. Bugger Bunny, living out in the boonies. We stay pretty much prepared for bad snowstorms. I grew up in the boonies, but I do live in town now. But if you look up Davenport, Iowa, you get an idea. We are pretty level-headed around here. When we only had one thing to do with Antifa BLM in this whole 470,000 person metro area. It's a very rurally metro. If anybody's been near Davenport, the Quad Cities, we're not exactly urban, I guess. we're redneck. We're redneck urban. But yeah, I do live in town now, but we're pretty level-headed here. So, you know, I do worry, though. I am leaving that ticket, though, since the Republican Party. Oh, Dawn. Oh, hun. Oh, geez, yeah. They are, the Republicans showed, once again, what I said earlier in the stream. I've been screaming for years that the Democrat, Republican are the same people. It's the same party. It's one party. They act like they're different things to get people arguing. The more we argue between ourselves out here, the less we pay attention to them. The less time we have to attack them. So, no, I agree totally, Don. They turned on him the 4th. Hell, they turned on him late the 3rd, on November 3rd. They were never on his side. It's all party. It's the government of the government, by the government, for the government. We are their serfs and vassals. Not assholes, vassals. Sorry to go all mid-century, mid-last century on y'all, but... Let's see. Sorry, keeping up here. I'm trying to read something. Yeah, but yeah, Don, they really didn't protect him. They didn't stand up for him. They haven't stood up for us. They really do not... Republicans do not like their voters. Even less than the Democrat elite like their voters. Republican elite does not like their voters. Especially the ones Trump brought in. They like the Buffy and Tad going to the country club types. How dare the average worker be involved in their party? So yeah, they gave less than a rat's ass. Fire Sarge, this storm's supposed to be northern Indiana, Chicago area? What? Sarge, I don't know. Near Chicago, Indiana, certain parts areas, depending on what goes on, if we're still talking about the whole situation, I'm really happy how out of that crap this area has stayed. So far, we seem to allow most separate opinions around here. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Salty's on, Jim? Holy crap. Fire Sarge, what's the deal with the internet? No, I don't know. Don, if you can elaborate at all without, being too twitchy, please feel free. Or look up Fire Sarge and contact him. Oh, man. Sorry, I almost said my other channel. Potato News Network 20 at gmail.com is where you can email me. But yeah, the internet is right now. I know YouTube is throttling some people. If you're saying what they don't like, they throttle you. They cut you back. Like right now, my tiny channel, a few of you guys are in here, is causing they're throttling it back. If this was tons of people, I'd have a huge problem. But because I have so few people on my channel, I can still get through. Yeah, I didn't know Salty was. I didn't know I was running that long, guys. I'll probably get off here because I want to go to Salty's. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Salty Cracker, Liberal Hive Mind, Conservative Resurgence. Who else? Jericho Green. I'm giving you different ones for different tastes. There's a lot of people out there. Do look them up. Conservative Twins, good one. Heavy Duty Country, look him up. I love his channel. There you go. Red Monty, 62270 at gmail.com. Don, they were against him from the day one. The only reason they backed him at all is because we did. Because so many of us did it, where some of them did go against Trump early and they got voted out. No, they are swamp creatures that don't give a crap. Yeah, Bunny, I know they keep interrupting me. I got the error up here. You know, I've checked my stream or my internet stuff. Oh, it's all good. It's them. They're throttling people. Yeah, I know, Sarge. I'm probably going to hop off here. I'm going to recommend you guys right now. Jim, do me a favor, would you, buddy? Drop a link to Salty Cracker in here if you could. And I don't know how many of you care. Some of you may not care for Salty Cracker. But he drops a lot of amazingly good information. Yeah, feel free, if you do get a chance, Jim, please drop that link in here. I keep trying to tell Jim drop the link, and my thing keeps saying I'm cycled off for a second. But do drop the link, and guys, do go check him out if you haven't before. Only thing I ask is do me a favor. If you go on there, just say Potato News Network sent me or something in the chat. Nobody will probably see it, but it's kind of funny. I did talk to a couple of you guys last time, didn't I, Jim? So yeah, let me see. I don't know if I can pull him up from here real quick. Get his thing here. Once again, I'm not here to compete with anybody. He's epic. He's amazing. He's great. I think you should stare at my stream. No. No, I don't want that. I want link address. Come on. There. No. Copy link address. My gosh. That was painful. There we go. Paste. That's what's going on right now. Salty Cracker's live stream, guys. When I get off here, that's where I'm going to go. Yeah, Salty Cracker is kick butt. I hope he's not having the same problems I am. I'm not here to compete with anybody. I will mention any other channel out there that's getting their voice out. Anybody speaking for the people. So yeah, anybody that's speaking for the people, I'll mention them. I don't care. I'm not, this is nothing about me. I know I'm never going to get monetized. I'm not going to make any money off this. I'm just here to chat. No, Don, it is not you. It is me. It is YouTube giving me an error code here. It says, error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers are experiencing buffering. It's bullcrap because I got my settings panel over here for my internet and everything else. It's them. It is YouTube. So no, it is. This is what YouTube is doing. Salty Cracker and some others have had their streams kicked off. Salty had to leave and go to D-Live here a while back. But yeah, I'm going to hop off here too, guys, because I do want to go to Salty. Yeah, they are, buddy. They're after everybody. And you guys gave me, for a while I had 8 viewers in here. That is more than enough to trigger YouTube anymore against people. So guys, yeah, stay frosty, stay safe. I hate to jump out on you, Jim Patterson. Thank you for your patience, buddy. I will get you and Sarge. I will be talking to you guys more here in the next week or so. It looks like my mom, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say she's leveling off because I don't believe it anymore. But I will be talking to you guys. Thanks for your patience, Jim, Fire Sarge. Thank you guys for stopping in. Anybody that does you think might be interested in this, please share it out. I would like to grow this just to get voices out there. We all need to have a voice. Our voices are going to become very damn rare in the next 4 years. Probably in the next few weeks. All right, and you check me out over on Rumble and on D-Live. I will be posting on BitChute coming up soon also. All right, guys, and I will probably do special stuff on BitChute and, well, D-Live that I can't do here. Because YouTube they suck. Yep, yeah, buddy, exactly. All right, guys, just head on over to Salty Cracker, please. If you have time, go check him out. Do say, hey, Potato News Network sent me just for the hell of it because I get a giggle. And I'll probably see you guys there in a few minutes. I don't know if I'm going to go live or go right back to the beginning of his stream. I like catching it all. Or maybe I'll go live. No, if I go, I don't know. We'll see, but I'll be there. Sarge, thank you. Thank you very much, Don. Buckle Bunny, of course. Jim, Sarge, Bunny, and where did you go? Jerry Van. So thanks for stopping in, guys. I do appreciate it. Bunny, thank you very much. Yeesh. Yeah, I appreciate it, Connie. My mom, I didn't know what to do anymore. I'm at the point where my dad won't do anything, and I don't know what to do. Thank you, Jim. Keep up the good fight. Yes, thank you guys. You guys are the fight. Because we got to have people, me, Cracker, some of you guys sometime, anybody. We got to have voices. All right, have a good one. Thank you very much. I'm going to hop out of here. See you at Salty Cracker.